Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. Thank you so much, Gemini, for joining me. We're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Gemini, we're going to be looking at the September love energies, you, your person, and of course, the advice. First, we're going to be starting with the oracle cards. What's the tea? So, let's see what is it that you need to know. And of course, remember, Gemini, take what resonates with you. Let's start with the what's the tea. I'm actually enjoying my matcha at the moment too. Okay, what do we have? Trippy. This is a nice card. Not surprised that this has popped out. Geminis are literally social queens. Geminis can literally walk into a group, like into a social setting, and they've already made friends with everyone. Geminis walk the talk, and Geminis can strike up a conversation. It's just the way they are. So again, groupie. This could also mean you may be meeting new people in your life. New people may be coming in, new friends, new colleagues, people that just want to hang with you, Gemini. So just keep a lookout, like people that show interest in you, because this is promising. I feel like you're literally expanding your social circle. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot now. Have a look. Okay, let's move on now to the tarot. Let's focus now on the September love energies. Now, Gemini, as I just quickly shuffle these cards, just a quick announcement that we do have a master course available. So if you do wish to learn tarot, you want to learn the meaning of each card, how to read for yourself for loved ones, our course is very thorough. There are many workbooks and videos that you can watch on any device or download. It's completely up to you. It is 100% online and self-paced, so you can do it in your own time. In fact, you can enroll today or tomorrow. And the best thing is that you can have a sneak peek what it looks like inside. So if you go to the description box, you can see a sample of the course before you commit. So we're giving you that chance to have a look to see if it feels right for you, and then you can make up your mind. Okay. September love energies for Gemini, please. What's Gemini needed to know? Behind the deck, we do have the star. Now, the star simply does mean wishes coming true, but this also means being in the spotlight, people looking at you. Look at the card of the groupie. The women there, what are they doing? They're looking at you, Gemini, because you're bringing something here to the table. So the star also means being in the spotlight, really shining, being the star of the night. Options. Consider all your options and choices. Queen of Wands. Emperor. Okay. Gemini, again, we have two different core cards. We have a feminine energy of a woman, the Emperor, Aries energy, and also the Eight of Wands. So there is really good news coming your way. People are starting to notice you, Gemini. I don't know what you're doing, but you're making noise, Gemini, and people are turning around. So let's put this over there. So Gemini, let's look at you first. Let's look at your cards, the love energies for September. Okay. Wow. This is excellent. Gemini, there's definitely people that are coming into your life. Very important people. So first of all, let's focus on the King of Pentacles. Now, you may already be involved with this person. this can also signify that this person's going to be very important, especially for September. Now, the King of Pentacles, again, this is someone that's in a very high position. Think about someone that, I'm going to say, yeah, perhaps has a lot of money, and they're looking at you, Gemini. They're very, very grounded too, the King of Pentacles. They look at the reality of the situation. So when I say they look at the reality of the situation, something happens that when they look at you, Gemini, they know instinctively, intuitively, spiritually that you are someone special. Now, Gemini, something very, very important when it comes to love, you're wrapping things up in June. And you want to see this card. You're coming completely full circle, and it's the end of the line. So what do I mean by all of that? You're going to be ending a cycle in your life. So what do I mean by that? Especially those who are currently single at the moment. And this can roll over even to October. But I feel that new people are coming into your life. And by new people coming into your life, you're wrapping things up. In other words, you're going to be ending your old life and saying hello to your new life. Especially for those who are single, you're going to have to say goodbye to your old life. You're going to have to say goodbye to single life and get ready to embrace life now, because change is definitely coming. And the thing is, it is end of the line. The world rolls over to the Fool, number 0. You're ready to start the next phase in your life now, Gemini. But you're bringing in all the experience, the wisdom, the knowledge. You know better now, Gemini. You're not the same person. Let's say 2 years ago compared to now. You have changed so much for the better. And you have worked very, very hard too. This is also a travel card, Gemini. You may be traveling somewhere this year. It could be a reason why you've got the groupie card, why you're meeting new people. Let's look at this person. Wow. Looks like this person is they're also ending a difficult time in their life too. It's like, Gemini, you and this person, it was all to do with timing. It really is. But let's have a look at your person. So this is the Judgment card. They're going to be making a judgment call on you, Gemini. So they're taking that position of power to either talk to you, message you, approach you, whatever it is. Yes, the Judgment card can sometimes indicate an ex from your past, not necessarily always. This can indicate someone that, let's say you meet someone in an outing, and maybe you exchange numbers, then they resurrect and they make contact with you. So not necessarily does it have to be an ex, but it is a kind of resurrection. But they're making some sort of judgment call on you. Something about you, Gemini. Now, they also have the 6 of Swords. They are also wrapping things up. They are physically and mentally moving on from turbulent times and into calmer waters. That's what's happening here. They've gone through a bit of a rough patch recently. It's been difficult. So what am I getting here? What was that patch? An ex? I feel like this person has recently gone through separation or divorce. And this is why everything is all about divine timing, Gemini. That's what it is. Let's see. Slow down, Gemini. I get it. You can do so many things at the one time. You can do so many multiple things. You are literally like a force of nature. But the 10 of Wands is telling you that you're going towards a burnout. Probably some of you have multiple jobs, have multiple responsibilities. Some of you are probably doing courses and working at the same time. Wow, that's so much. At the same time, Gemini, find that time to slow down because, yeah, this card's giving you a heads up. You don't want to go towards a burnout. Easy for me to say, I know, but just try. And then finally, we have, damn, Gemini, it's so good to be you, Gemini. Look, Gemini, I'm just going to say this. It's really good to be you. This is the ultimate ace that you want to see. Don't get me wrong. Like the other aces are great in the tarot, but I like this ace. You want this ace because change is coming. It's the ultimate change. It's tangible. So what do I mean by that? The groupies, this person that's coming into your life, they're not here to waste your time or to use you. No, they genuinely want to be your friend. They genuinely want to get to know you and stay in contact. It's not one of those fake friends where it's also one-sided, where you have to do all the organizing. No, it's beyond that crap, Gemini. Like I said, end of the line. So the Ace of Pentacles shows brand new start, an opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. So I almost feel like Gemini, because you also do have the groupie card, being at the right place at the right time, somehow you're just going to be attracting the right people to come into your life. Some of you may be traveling somewhere because of the world, going somewhere. You may be attending some sort of event where there are judges there. The thing is, Gemini, don't forget behind the tarot deck, you have the star. I feel, Gemini, and you probably don't even realize this, but when you talk or when you present yourself, you probably don't even realize this. People pay attention. You're making noise. And people see you as someone like, you know what? I want to get to know Gemini. So Gemini, yes, September, we don't have a lot of love cards, but what we do have though, and I know this is a love energy, but what we do have, what we're showing, what's coming up is the start of something amazing. That's what it is. And I want you to also, when you go to bed at night, because you do have the star card, to make a wish. But don't make a wish, oh, I hope this works out. No, 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 no. I want you to see it in your mind's eye that you already have it. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it's coming. Because you do have the star card, I just want you to do that every night, Gemini, because I'm just getting such a weird feeling in my stomach that something is just changing in your life. I'm actually excited. Damn. Okay, let's clarify. Gemini, so I'm going to use the cat tarot. Let's see. What does Gemini need to know, please, regarding this beautiful reading? No, it's something like a key word that keeps popping up into my head is fun. You need to start having more fun, Gemini. Fun, fun, fun. What does Gemini need to know, please? Look what we have, the Fool. So remember when I said you've come towards the end of the line? This rolls over to the Fool. Take the opportunity. So something else when I was shuffling, that was coming through to me. Some of you may have a parent, like a father figure, that may help you out financially to go on this trip, just to help you out a little bit. Whatever help that does come your way, Gemini, take it. And the Fool is kind of like telling you, this is the Fool's journey. You're ready to start this journey. You are ready to close your eyes and say, come what may. You know, the Fool is always telling us to take that chance. Go for it. Take a leap of faith. You know, that leap of faith, that's when you kind of like let go and you take that chance, Gemini. So think about this for a moment, especially for September and for the rest of the year. Any groupies, people that approach you, take that chance. Let them into your inner circle. The World. Wow. Gemini, the Empress. The Empress is the ultimate card of action. It's the biggest card when it comes to action. The Empress is like the card that screams, feel the fear and do it anyway. If you feel sometimes intimidated to talk to people, to go up to people, I really, really want you to scrap that. Somehow remove all those fears and take action. So if you're ready now to move on from your old life, we have to take action. So think about the things that you really, really want to do, Gemini, because I feel like that's all connected to the people that are going to come into your life. What is that you love to do? Take that chance, but take action. You must. I feel that this person, also the King of Pentacles, they're going to take a chance on you. Tell me about this person. The Judgment, also the Six of Swords. Okay, look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So notice something here. We have the ultimate couple that have come out, the Queen and also the King of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles. So we're seeing a really beautiful, nurturing, soft side coming through where they're making a judgment call on you. They're taking a chance on you. They want to approach you. They want to talk to you. They want to know, who is this person? That's what it is. They want to know. But they're also being very in touch with reality too. So this is good, Gemini. We have a strong earth sign coming through. They may not always have to be an earth sign. They may have a bit of earth in their sun, moon, and rising. Yeah, see, remember what I said before? I feel like they've gone through a separation or divorce. They've really had to stand up for themselves. Like they've really, really had to put up with a lot because of the Seven of Wands. You know, they had to fight for their rights. They had to fight for their side of the story. But they're moving on from that. Don't forget, the Seven of Wands does come with consequences. When someone is feeling like the Ten of Wands, they're feeling very overwhelmed. They're feeling just very tired. There is a lot of injustice that's happened here. You know, I feel like they've been dealing with someone that was quite narcissistic, very toxic. And the thing is, Gemini, I feel like what's happening with you, you're like a breath of fresh air. And I feel like this is what people are so amazed by you, why they're feeling so attracted. Like you're like a magnet, Gemini. But the good thing is this person is moving on from certain people and situations. This is good. The Ten of Wands, Gemini, look at this. There's that star. Again, you got the star twice. Let me just remind you, remember behind the deck and the star here. Again, please, and I need to emphasize this, make a wish. Do it every night. Just, you know, when you go to bed and you're in that drowsy state, I want you to manifest in your mind's eye, what does it look like? What is it that you're trying to do? Again, you're a star. You're somehow turning heads. People are paying attention to you. And again, sometimes a star can also mean reaching a different continent, a different state. So again, you may be traveling somewhere, Gemini. So don't, and I know you've got the 10 of Wands. It's giving you a heads up that, your spirit team, they understand that you're working very, very hard, Gemini. They understand that you are striving, but also don't lose sight of your wishes. Don't lose sight of it. Keep doing that every night. And then ultimately, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. From the Hermit. What's the Hermit? Remember what I said, Gemini, that you're going to be leaving your old life behind? Your old life was that the Hermit. So for many of you, single life, because the Hermit can also represent, Gemini, you are the old wise sage. I'm not saying that you're old, but you're very, very wise. You've had a lot of years perhaps on your own where you haven't been with anyone. However, though, even during those years, you have grown as an individual. You have gained experience. Some of you have decided perhaps to be more independent and run your own business, study, and upgrade your skills and capabilities. But now more than ever, it is time to get out of your cave and now explore new opportunities. Better opportunities now are coming your way, Gemini. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So this is something that you want to see, Gemini. It's the end of money loss. It's the end of delays. It's the end of meeting time wasters. Because we're focusing more on love. So no more time wasters. No more, people just coming with an agenda. When you hear people and like they come with an agenda and they're like, what do you bring to the table? That bullshit. No more. Page of Swords, also, no more delays. Those type of people that you meet and they ghost you. You never hear, no more. Why? And you learn from that with the Hermit card. It has been an absolute lesson for you. It's helped you to grow. But now you are ready for the Ace of Pentacles. You are ready now to meet solid people. People that they're not going to let you down. They're not here to waste your time. You're ready for the real deal. I'm going to take out even another card. See, Gemini, 8 of Cups. You're going to be turning your back on your old life. You're ready now to sail away and go over to the other side. There's huge changes and opportunities coming your way. And the thing is, Gemini, there's not a lot of love cards here, like the 2 of Cups, the Lovers. No. What I'm seeing here, that you're going to make a huge shift in your life. You're going to take action. There's going to be like literally an opportunity to travel. Even if there isn't money to travel, you're going to find a way to do it because you know that this is an opportunity. Perhaps it's even going to an event, because you do have the star, something like the spotlight. So somewhere where you're seeing this person, they're coming towards the end of people and situations. And I don't know why Gemini, because we have a few Pentacle cards. The King, the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we also have the Judgment card. I feel somehow this person may be connected with either your hobby, your business. There's some sort of connection here to do with career. It's somehow connected. But the thing is, Gemini, change is going to come. And I feel what September is happening is just the start. It's the beginning. Why do I say that? Because of the Fool. I feel like it's the Fool. You're ready to take that leap of faith. And I feel that once you take that leap of faith, because you want to change your life, you want to take this opportunity, this is when the right people start to come into your life, Gemini. I'm just absolutely blown away by this reading. You know what? And the thing is, Gemini, every time I do your reading, week after week, you can't help to notice that you either get the same repetitive cards, different tarot deck, you get the same cards. And the Star, the World, the Chariot, like there's always some sort of card that's showing that you're traveling, moving forward, or there's great opportunities coming towards you. So Gemini, you are on the right path. Oh, amazing. Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you. Have a wonderful week. Also, don't forget to check out the course inside so you can have a look what it looks like. Power to you, Gemini, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.